mother, pray for your brothers, hiding in all their shame.
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief, the ultimate in hands-free phone design. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom. A must for the entire office. Work goes quicker and easier. The padded headset removes this easily and is fully adjustable. Best of all, phone relief works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last Phone in the Neck call.
Call now 1-800-862-1000. Our operators are giving tremendous discounts on additional units. That's 1-800-862-1000. Or send check or money order.
Hello and welcome to the place of calm called Lunch Therapy. Today is a beautiful rainy day here in Los Angeles, and I'm so glad to have you here. We're planning on doing a contest today. I'm soloing the show today because my co-host Jay Patterson is doing a good deed for the world, for animals. We have some animal shirts available in the store. In through the nose, out through the toes. We're going to be doing some breathing here today. Hoity hoy, hoy, Todd. I got a great quiz for you today. I think it's going to be like an epic quiz. Maybe one of the greatest quizzes ever, perhaps. This could be, in fact, the greatest show ever. I don't know. You know, we just reached 50,000 subscribers. I mean, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers out there, the people that watch the show when it's happening, people that watch the show afterwards. Really excited to have you all checking out the show. We're heading on our 5th year. It's taken 5 years to get 50,000 subscribers, and we're moving forward. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody that joins in on the show, everybody who's here today, and in the future. Wonder how many 50,000 are bots this, Todd. Who knows? Could be everybody. I don't know. It's exciting, though. And this is exciting, too. This is Guignel. Guignel is our resident hummingbird viewer. He records all the behaviors of hummingbirds. Here are 2 hummingbirds fighting it out, duking it out on his porch. And, there they go. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting to have them here, too. We're going to breathe really quickly here, or we're going to breathe really slowly here, because this show is a show where we take our time. What do you think they're doing up there? Are they fighting over the food? Because it seems like there's plenty of food up there. Or is it just maybe a pastime of theirs? Do they feel like they own that feeder? Are they territorial? Are they going to put tariffs on one another? What's going to happen? We've got a new hummingbird nest occurring, and we'll have some footage from that. The hummingbirds built a nest on top of a light bulb. And I don't know if the light bulb warms up the nest or what's going on. It's not like right on top of the light bulb, but there's like a string of light bulbs, and it's sitting up there. If anybody has any advice about that and hummingbirds, let us know. It's time to breathe. All right, we got the healing vibrations here. We got Perseus the cat. I've got Charlie here. Todd says there are bullies even in the hummingbird community. Yes, it's true. Bullies everywhere. Hummingbirds seem to be particular bullies. Which, who would guess? Who would guess? All right, we're going to get to the contest here really quickly, but first we're going to breathe. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. One more time. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it and let it go. Yeah, I've been breathing a lot lately. I find that it calms my nervous system down. I don't get so jittery. But then I drink like a pot of coffee and some Red Bull. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I balancing things? I decided for the next couple of days, I'm going to be off the caffeine. I did have some mushroom coffee this morning that I think had a little bit of caffeine in it. But I'm going to see if I can... I'm going to see what happens, okay? This is an online experiment. I figured I could not just go cold turkey with no caffeine because I've already got a headache. I've already got one. Hoy! Kamala's here. Hey, Kamala. Great to see you. And Howard. Hey, happy Tuesday. I want to say thank you to Howard. I was just announcing we had 50,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Jason Edelman is here. Vagus nerves calm down. Slow breathing. Yeah, that's what it is. My vagus nerve. Vagus nerve, for those of you that don't know, if you're like me and don't know, the vagus nerve is this nerve that goes through your whole body, and apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, it is the largest nerve in the body. Holy Howie. Vagus. But Vegas does sound better. Yeah, it's the vagus nerve. Yeah. All right, let's get on with this thing. Congratulations, Joel, on your milestone. Thank you. Congratulations to you as well, Kamala, on the hummingbird milestone of 50,000. Took a long time to get there. Now we're heading on 100,000. At 100,000, you get like a plaque. So please hit the subscribe button. I got to get me that plaque. I'll wear it around my neck like I'll get a chain for it, wear it around my neck. I don't know what I'll do with that. All my hard work is paying off. Thank you. Speaking of hard work, we got a quiz. Let's do it. Since, we got some folks here, it's going to be a quiz. You're going to win. Well, let's get into the quiz. Let's do it. On the show on Tuesdays, we have a weird yellow square. We don't know what that means. We also have, we have Charlie. Is that Charlie over there with Boney? Charlie and Boney are hanging out. Wow, look at them. They're having a good old time. Yeah, that's Charlie. That's Boney. See, Boney's asleep. He's supposed to be running the show. His arm fell off. I don't know what's going on over there. Charlie's asleep? I don't know. It's really mayhem around here. But anyway, let's get on with the quiz. Today we're going to be giving away a wonderful prize. It is this. It is called, there's a book called How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety. So very useful for those of you that have cats out there. We've got 4 going on 5 over here. So I found that to be very, very useful because guns are dangerous. All right, let's get into this thing. Let's hope that the quiz works this week because last week didn't work. Disrupted the whole show. It was Boney's fault, of course. Let's see if we can get it going. So far, we don't have any kind of error message. All right, we're looking at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ha ha, it's working. All right, here's the quiz. It's movie cellists and others. Movie cellists and others. This is going to be a contest about cello playing characters in the movies and various things to do with the cello and the movies. Blaming Boney. Boo. That's what we do around here is we blame Boney. That's what we do. He loves it. He's got thick skin. Okay, he's got no skin. Okay, here's the first question. Which 2019 psychological thriller features a female cellist as the lead character? 1, Whiplash. 2, The Pianist. Pianist. 3, The Perfection. 4, Black Swan. To answer, you just put in 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat room. Yo-Yo Ma is your answer. Is Yo-Yo Ma? Maybe that's a sub question. Is Yo-Yo Ma in a movie? I don't know. 4. Howard says 4. Todd says 1. Written by Murphy is here. Hey, Murphy. We're doing this quiz. I invite you to join in. It's great to see you here. We used to work together years ago. Great to see you. Okay. Which 2019? Okay, the answer is The Perfection. Kamala seems to have gotten that. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie The Perfection. But here it's perfect. Perfection. One of the titular characters in this movie was a cellist. 1, Mother Jugs and Speed. 2, Mickey and Maude. 3, Harold and Maude. 4, Bob, Carol, Ted, and Alice. Those are some fine films. Mother Jugs and Speed was Bill Cosby, right? And maybe people can name who the other people were. Mickey and Maude. Harold and Maude. Oh, my God. Everybody's saying Bob, Carol, Ted, and Alice. Seems like there's a lot more characters in that, so it seems like there's more of a chance that there'd be a cellist. All right. Murphy says 2, written by Murphy. Let us know what you're up to these days with your blogging and your online shenanigans and your writing. Oh, I missed that one, but it looks like some people got it. Don't worry, because it's being tallied by the Borg somewhere. I think that's who tallies it. Who tallies it? Oh, he's asleep. What instrument did Robin Williams' character play in Moscow on the Hudson? Moscow on the Hudson. 1, the trumpet. 2, the triangle. 3, the saxophone. 4, the cello. Seems like it would be cello, right? But we don't know. We don't know. Oh, there's some nice cello music. Uh-oh, she said 2. Oops, meant 3. I wonder if the Borg can calculate that vote. 4. Everybody's saying 4. The cello. I mean, it seems obvious, right? Seems like that would be what it would be. But we might be going off in a different direction. Saxophone. Written by Murphy, got it anyway. She said I meant 3 in it. Wow. This is some AI action here. It corrected it for her, I think. At the moment, I'm wrestling with a computer crash. No. Is the quiz crashing your computer? Laurie Singer played 3 classical pieces on the cello in this Robert Altman film. 1, Shortcuts. 2, Prairie Home Companion. That was great. Had a lot of instruments in it. So that's a good chance. 3, MASH. 4, Buckaroo Banzai. I didn't know that Altman directed that, Buckaroo Banzai, but did he? Maybe he did. Oh, quiz is on the phone. Thank God. Thank God. That's the thing. You can play from your phone. You can play from anywhere. You can play from Facebook even. Sometimes we get Greg Wordla in here. He plays from Facebook. Most people seem to be on YouTube. Shortcuts is the answer. Howard Ronan, congratulations. He is redeeming himself. Even though Howard has won twice. He's won the contest twice. He won a spinny fun ball. A romantic movie starring Audrey Hepburn as a young femme fatale cellist. 1, What's Up Pussycat? 2, Wait Until Dark. 3, Love in the Afternoon. 4, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love that song. I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? He said, I think I remember the film. I love that song. Never saw the movie, though. Movie looks like it sucks. I mean, what is it about, really? If anybody knows what it's about, maybe you'll let me know. Maybe it's a fierce plot line that I should be incorporating into my life. Let's see who got this one. I don't know what the answer is. What would I guess? Oh, Love in the Afternoon. Yes, something that I've never heard of before. That would be good. Breakfast at Tiffany's, written by Murphy, and Kamala chose that. In the Jerk, this classic film with Steve Martin. What is Navin R. Johnson picking out for Bernadette Peters' character? 1, a lover. 2, a cello. 3, a car. 4, a thermos. Love that movie. Book is better. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Well, that, a writer would say that. Truman Capote. God, we're learning. I'm learning some stuff today. Today, I am learning. I'm soaking it all in. I know the answer to this one. Howard says 2, a cello. Todd says 4, a thermos. Camilla says 2, a cello. I'm picking out a thermos for you. Not an ordinary thermos for you. That's the song. That's how it goes. And then she plays the mellophone or something. Hillary and Jackie tells the story of 2 sisters who play which instruments? 1, violin and piano. 2, guitar and cello. 3, cello and harp. 4, cello and flute. Todd Lee says trumpet. It's a trumpet. Oh, that Bernadette Peters plays. I think you're the only one that got that one, Todd. I'm picking out a trumpet for you. That's how it sounds. She's a good trumpet player, too. I mean, if you see the movie just for the trumpet, you will not be disappointed. By the way, I'm almost through Joker Feu de Lieu. I've been watching it 5 minutes at a time. Todd Lee got cello and flute. Todd, I think you're killing it. I think you're going to get the book. You don't even have a cat, but it's going to be useful because you have dogs. And it's the same information applies. So I'm watching Feu de Lieu. I'm watching Joker. I think it should be called Smoker, actually, because there's so much smoking. Miriam D'Abo played the cellist and sniper in Cara Milivoy, that was the name of the character, in this 1987 James Bond film. 1, View to a Kill. 2, Thunderball. 3, The Living Daylights. 4, Octopussy. I still can't believe they called that. I mean, at the end of the movie, previous movie, I don't know what the previous Bond movie was, but at the end of the credits, they said, the next movie is called Octopussy, and we were like, you're kidding me. You people are just sick. Because octopuses are awesome. They're not wimps at all. They're brave. The Living Daylights. That was the one. Only Todd guessed Thunderball. 1987, Todd? Come on. That wasn't in 1987, Thunderball, was it? The cellist in this movie famously said, "There's no Dana, only Zool." Only Zool. Let's get that cello music back in there. 1, Weekend at Bernie's. 2, Jumanji. 3, Joe versus the Volcano. 4, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. I saw Ghostbusters before an audience saw it. I mean, I saw it. I was working at a movie theater, so we got to see it before anybody saw it. And I was like, this movie is messed up. This movie is, I was kind of like, not good. Not a good movie. But, you know, it just goes to show you what I know about movies. Oh, this is the final question. I mean, sure, it was funny, but kind of funny, you know. Hillary and Jackie stars Emily Watson as Jacqueline, who plays Hillary. 1, Rachel Griffiths. 2, Naomi Watts. 3, Kate Winslet. 4, Helena Bonham Carter. I'd like to see a movie with all of them in it, because all of them are good. Maybe there is a movie with all of them in it. I don't know. Todd Lee says 4. I mean, there's a lot rests on this, Todd. I mean, you could be going home with this book. This book. Howard says Yo-Yo Ma. I'm sure Yo-Yo Ma is in a movie. Maybe the next quiz will be only Yo-Yo Ma movies. Rachel Griffiths is the answer, and only no one got it. No one got it. They all went for Helena Bonham Carter. And let's see who won. Oh, that was not very dramatic. Todd Lee won. Written by Murphy, 2 correct answers. Howard 2. Camila Lopez 1. Wow. Congratulations goes out to Todd Lee for knowing the most about cello movies. Oh, that was so scary. That was the scariest sound ever. Yo-Yo Ma isn't only in YouTube Shorts. Oh my God. Probably is, right? I'll trade the book for what's behind curtain number 2. What's behind curtain number 2 is this. The anxiety doll from Inside Out 2. I don't know if you can have that. I need it. Because every once in a while when I feel really anxious, it's my go-to. But I like it. Also, if anybody has suggestions for prizes, please send them my way. Now, a word from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm Joe Gray with the Gojo Hands-Free, the only device on Earth that's truly hands-free. These things are not hands-free. You stick them in your ears, gross, but you still have to hold your phone. And these are not legal for hands-free driving. The Gojo goes on in 1 second. Hello? 1 Mississippi. Hey Mom, I can't talk right now. Only the Gojo has both hands free. No batteries, no wires. It makes your phone the hands-free device.
It's true hands-free.
It's easy to use, easy to figure out. It's perfect.
Freaking awesome.
And it works with all phones. Stick the high-density suction cup to the back of any phone. Flip phones, cordless phones, even landlines. And pop it off. The Gojo goes on with 1 hand, so you can keep your eyes on the road.
It is so simple. I love it.
I don't have to keep my hands on my cell phone. I don't have to worry about it.
In the same time it takes to answer your phone, the Gojo can be holding your phone. Hello.
There are so many phone gizmos these days. All right, now we got some real entertainment. Jeff Lowman drone shots in Thailand. Hot off the presses. Jeff's getting really good at this thing. This is, I don't know where he got. Whoa. Where did Mocha go? So this is a little adventure that Jeff Lowman cooked up for us exclusively for this show. His little dog, Mocha. We just saw him down there. There's Mocha. I mean, if that doesn't make your blood pressure go down, I don't know what does. I have no idea what does. I can't, almost can't help you. Almost can't help you. That is a beautiful story. It's too bad what happened to his face. It's too bad you had that happen to your face. All right, and behind me here, I have the live stream of the Big Bear bald eagle nest. There we go. It's kind of loud. But anyway, this is a live stream. Ow. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Whew. Those eagles, I didn't... Uh-oh, we got a flesh moment. He's feeding the baby. There's little baby eagles in there. And we have caught them at feeding time, I think. This is happening live, like right now at Big Bear. Oh, interesting. They're asking me questions. There's a quiz there. The expandable part of the esophagus is called the gizzard, the lunchbox, the proventriculus, or the crop. I'm going to say the gizzard. I don't know. Anyway, you can go there anytime. It is at Phobe BV Cam. Let's see what written by Murphy said. I love this show, Pod, Joel. It's way more fun than watching the spinning blue circle. It is, isn't it? I mean, where do you see this kind of stuff? Maybe on your local news, if you're lucky. But you don't get really, time to interact. It's an interactive show. How many interactive shows does Netflix have? One? Balder Snatch or whatever it was called? That's one. Maybe, maybe you'll be lucky enough to see a live comedy program or something like that, but you're not going to be able to win this. You're not going to be able to win this on Netflix. There's my pitch for the show. Quite the story. Didn't he realize this couple had lost 2 sets of offspring prior to finally having a pair? What? What's happening? Are eagles like swans, mate for life? I like how the eagle daddy is providing for his feathery family. It's interesting because I guess that's the male and the female. I don't know enough about bald eagles. But we're learning something. Learning something here. Let's see what else we have in the pipeline here. Oh, these are lemurs having a fruit buffet. I think that Todd will like this because they're eating grapes. And around here in lunch therapy, we love to see animals eat grapes. It is like one of our favorite pastimes. And this is some of the highest quality animal fruit eating material you'll find. It's at the Oregon Zoo website. Call Guinness with a new category. Biggest interactive podcast. Yes. Longest running interactive, funniest podcast. You should check out their history. Oh, is this the, this is the eagles. I get it now. You're saying the couple had 2 sets of offspring prior to finally having a pair of eagles. Wow. King Julius. Now we have animals, cute animals, booping. They're all booping. That's when I didn't know this, but that's when you touch the camera with your nose. They're all booping. Weird. Next time something like that, next time somebody videos me, I'm going to boop. I mean, I can't boop now. It's be too difficult. I would probably throw out my specula. This is something called Memphis Gong Chamber. When I'm doing something, let's see if I can get this sound in here. Okay, now we're talking. All right, this is Memphis Gong Chamber. See if I can turn it up a little bit. She has these massive gongs. Probably the biggest gong chamber. Guinness Book of World Records probably for the biggest gong chamber. Hoy, Danielle, we were showing your hummingbirds earlier on. It was epic. Wondered what they were fighting about. One set of eggs were stolen, then another set of eaglets were eaten by predators. And now they finally have 2 healthy eagles. Wow. I saw a kid eating grapes at the Costco. It wasn't as exciting as the lemurs. Kids, they're just not as good at eating grapes as ducks, and ducks are probably the best. I like to peel my grapes before I eat them. I like to have my grapes peeled for me. I have like a whole department at Lunch Therapy where they peel the grapes before the show. Where's your wife? You're not supposed to be peeling your own grapes. Exactly. She and I are thinking the same way. So check out Memphis Gong Chamber if you really want to, I don't know, drop in, drop out. They got so many gongs over there. Okay, one more thing. Let's see, one more thing. Oh, no. No. This thing about space. We got to get... It's got to happen. Broken news. It's been a little while since we've had broken news on this show, and there's been a lot of things that have been happening, though, in the last couple of weeks, and I need to report them to you because a lot of you rely on this show for your news, and I don't blame you because the rest of them is kind of terrifying. This is kind of terrifying. Spiders on a plane. You know, sometimes we have to report these things that happen, no matter how gruesome they might be. You know, on February 21st, 2025, there was an Iberian flight, Airbus 320, and the pilot was bitten by a spider. Yeah, the pilot, there he is, like when he got bit, right there. He's going, ow! What is that? He thought he was laughing, but he was actually being bit by a tarantula mid-flight. Flight was traveling from Dusseldorf, Germany to Madrid. This was just February 21st. It's like a couple of weeks ago. Pilot was allergic to spiders, and he was treated with a corticosteroid on board, a corticosteroid. The plane was fumigated and delayed for about 3 hours. They said that it was a tarantula that probably came aboard, get this, in Casablanca. Yeah, very mysterious place. And it had been on board for several days, just cruising around on that plane. So they didn't tell the passengers until they were in the air on the next flight that they were like, oh yeah, there was this big freaking spider tarantula that bit the pilot last flight. It was hilarious. You would have loved it. But it's okay. We had some corticozoid around, so he's fine, even though he was allergic. Todd says, I'm on 35 years of marriage, and I've been peeling my own grapes for a while now. For the Lunch Therapy crowd, there's a big lunar eclipse tomorrow. You're welcome. Is there really? Didn't we already have that? Oh, it was a solar eclipse. Thank you there. Yes, any broken news that you can break here. Samuel Jackson would have taken care of those MF spiders. I've read something where somebody said they were in an elevator with Samuel Jackson, and they were really upset that they never said anything, and because they couldn't think of something funny to say. I don't know where I heard this. This is just random thoughts. But and then later on, right when they got out of the elevator, I thought, oh, shoot, I should have said there are a lot of snakes in here. And I'm sure Samuel L. Jackson would have loved that. Can we go home now? It's a good question. And it pertains to the next story, which is about these people who are blocked by Howard's comment. And the reveal is It's weird they won't go away. So Butch and Suni, this is something we have been tracking on this show since the day it happened. They flew up to the International Space Station and they docked with the Boeing Starliner, and they got out, and they were supposed to be there for maybe 8 days, and they were fly back with the Starliner, and then the Starliner had a leak, some kind of weird helium leak, and then there was like something else was wrong with it, and so they decided to just send that thing back home and leave them up there. So they've been up there, and we were like, oh, it's going to be like 3 months. Now, 9 months later, next Tuesday, they're coming back. They're finally going to come back. And this is kind of a recent picture, and they're pretty shocked about it. They're pretty darn happy about it. They keep sending videos going, we love it up here. We think it's the greatest thing ever. And I can't imagine after a while, it gets kind of old. You know, when my plane is delayed like a couple of hours or even 10 minutes, I am livid. I wonder if there are any tarantulas up there. I thought tarantulas were harmless. Tarantulas apparently are not. Well, he was allergic. Tarantulas can bite. He must have sat on it or something. Something happened, because tarantulas, you see people holding them all the time. In fact, anybody out there held a tarantula? Not me. Is it quantum yet? Here's the next really important story. Probably just made up. But I wanted to hear what y'all thought about it. There it is. You know what this is? This is the quantum microchip that Microsoft has made. They said Wednesday that they had created a new state of matter that is not a solid, it's not a liquid, it's not a gas. They were like, we've got to figure out a whole new thing, because this regular material is just not working. So they unveiled this like powerful new quantum chip, and the thing is, Google was totally schooling them, and it seemed like they were, because they had made a quantum computer that had done some kind of incredible calculation that would take billions of years to do, and it just did it in like seconds, and nobody really knows what the problem was or why they were trying to solve it. And now Microsoft's like, no, we've made a much more incredible chip. It's so much more powerful because we've made a new state of matter. The chip is called the Majorana. You don't come here for correct pronunciation, let me tell you. We got a staff of like one skeleton and a cat. So there's nobody coaching me on my delivery here. So I'm doing the best I can. Right, Boney? Anyway, as a milestone towards building a quantum computer, because what it is quantum computers, as we know, as we've said on this show before, and so we probably know by now, quantum computers are not zeros and ones. They don't just use zeros and ones, on, off. They found a new way to have these qubits that are in, not just in binary states, but they can be like in between. I don't know. I every time I try to explain this, I'm like, you know what? This is BS. These people are just stringing us along. I don't know what. Do we think we're going to have a quantum computer like in our phone? Is that what we think? Well, you can't right now because it has to get so cold. It's like colder than the coldest thing you can possibly imagine. Like that old fudgesicle that's sitting in the back of your freezer. It's colder than that. Like 1,000 times as cold. And then when it does its computations, there's a lot of mistakes. I don't know why. Because they got these qubits floating around. And apparently the qubit, if you interfere with it at all while this computation is going on, it totally blows everything. Like if you look at it wrong, it'll give you a wrong computation. If you breathe on it, if you so much as whisper its name several miles away and it disrupts the air molecules, it screws the whole thing up. So you got to put it in this crazy looking contraption with all these tubes, and it's usually gold. I don't know why it looks like this. But Microsoft's come up with something different. They're like, we got to just do something different because this is getting ridiculous. We've been explaining this to people, and they don't believe us. So they came up with this steampunk-looking big-ass chip that they put in their hand and said, this is it. I don't know if I'm believing it. Anybody believe this stuff? Apparently, they're racing to our demise because when they make these Google computers, these quantum computers, when they make these quantum computers, it's going to screw up all our passwords. Like it's going to be able to just figure out our passwords like in 2 seconds. And they're looking at us like, really? You're worried about that? There's a lot worse stuff that could happen. Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late to the party. Great to see you, Richard. You know, you would have been great in the cellist quiz today. That would have been... You're going to have to go back and take a look at it because you could probably just knock this off. Todd won. I don't know why. Hi, Rich. I don't understand what a new form of matter is. It's so true. None of us know what that is. Just these... You know, sometimes I think they're just punking us. Yeah, you know, actually several scientists have looked at the papers that Microsoft put out, and they're like, I don't think so. They're like, new state of matter? I don't know. It's a good question. Okay, so now next, Blue Moon is not just a beer anymore. It's not just a... Blue Ghost. The Blue Ghost. It's not Blue Moon. Blue Ghost. Well, Cam, I don't know what a new form of matter is either. I don't, I mean, there's liquid. That's like you put it in a glass. And then there's solid, which is the glass. And then there's gas, which we all know about that. That's what seeps out while you're sleeping. Makes those funny noises that just wake you up. That's gas. I don't know. Can anybody think of what the other thing would be like? What would it be like? Like goo? Is goo another matter? Is dark matter. Dark matter. Great show, by the way. If anybody's seen the show Dark Matter, that's what it's called, right? Dark Matter. Todd says it's not new. It's always been there. At least that's what they say. So they didn't invent it. They discovered it. So while we were sleeping last week, Blue Ghost lands on the moon. And it's Blue Ghost. Blue Ghost is kind of cool. Let's see. Do we have some... Boney had queued something up about Blue Ghost. But they, basically, this other company, not SpaceX, put something on the moon that's like a 6-foot-tall moon lander. It's like 12 feet wide. It's got a drill that's going to drill down into the moon and 9 feet into the moon. It's going to pull out some crap. Took a lot of HD pictures. They got a vacuum cleaner on the thing because, there's so much dust on the moon. Somebody's got to clean that. The moon's a big place. Somebody's got to start cleaning it. Who knows what they'll find? Sent back these HD pictures, none of which I have. But they're beautiful. And then in a lunar day, which is longer than an Earth day, the battery is going to run out. And then that's going to be it. Battery runs out. That's it. $1 billion. Costs $1 billion. Let's see if we can at least get our money's worth by taking a look at, what actually happened. I think I got it here. No, Boney, don't worry about it. I got it. Jeez. Okay, hold on. Comedians talking science.
Blue Ghost Riders. The path to the stars is no longer limited to nations alone. Firefly is building the road to the next frontier. One mission and one dream at a time.
Firefly, that's the company.
Tonight, we didn't just reach another mission milestone. Together.
And you know what? I just realized Blue Ghost is a type of firefly. Just saying.
Created a moment in history.
It's the same soundstage. This is actual footage from the thing. Matter light. Dark matter, matter light. I hope Trump doesn't send me to the moon to do the vacuuming. Trump is taking credit for getting those people out of the space station. He's like, you gotta get them out of there. And Musk is like, I'm too busy over here cutting things with my chainsaw. Like, no, you gotta get them out of there. And I'm gonna blame it on the other administration. That's what's gonna happen. Gonna need a lot of lemon pledge. The moon is a dusty, dusty place. I've seen it. I've seen it through a telescope. It's a dusty mess. Wonder if there are any spiders up there. Moon spiders. So why does Firefly put this thing on the moon? That's a good question. And the answer is money. Because for some reason, scientists and corporations want to put stuff on the moon to do tests. And this is the stuff that I don't know anything about. It seems like, why would you want to do that? But something about it is very, very lucrative. And heck, they already got almost $1 billion from us, so. Let's do some wildlife therapy. Moon spiders. Moon spiders. You know, I just want to say, like, why are we trying to go to Mars? I keep asking this question. I'm not sure anybody has given me the answer. I think that they want to send us to Mars, and then they're going to populate the planet with some other people. They're like, these people, they're dummies. Let's get some other people here. I don't know. Let's do some wildlife therapy. Get back on the planet. Okay, today we're venturing out into the woods to discover an amazing, well, maybe it's not woods, jungles? The jungles, to discover this incredible organism. Organism? Yeah. Incredible organism that we have named after a dart. It's the poison dart frog. This is the poison dart frog. There are so many different kinds. So many different beautiful, beautiful versions of this frog. And the reason that they are these crazy, outrageous colors is because they're super poisonous. And that is something called aposematism. Yes, aposematism is when you make yourself a very, very bright color just to warn animals that you're super toxic. There's somebody like that, I think, makes himself like an orange, bright orange color like these guys because he's super toxic. I don't know. I don't know if you've met that person. Moon stations will be the best place to launch deep space or exploration. No atmosphere to get out of. They also want to mine for resources such as on asteroids, etc. Meanwhile, the measles is killing the anti-vaxxers. That's hilarious. Earth is screwed. We gotta go. Top 0.1%. I don't think they're going. I have not seen Elon Musk get in any one of these rockets. Are these the frogs that people lick? These are the frogs that people lick to have their self-aggrandizing experiences. I think that I don't recommend it because they're super poison. And you know why they're poisonous? It's because of what they eat. It's kind of like humans. They're poisonous because of what they eat, and they have a terrible, terrible diet of ants, poison ants, I think. I don't know what else they have. They have some kind of, they also do this thing called Batesian. Oh, that's it. Not other frogs will make themselves these colors so that predators don't eat them. Other animals will make themselves bright colors so they won't eat them, just pretending that they're poisonous. It's kind of cool. Kind of a good technique. Let's see what the chat room says. There's a whole drama at my current workplace about a black widow spider. It escaped before we killed it. It escaped before you killed it. I'm pretty sure it was pregnant, and now it's hidden somewhere close to... I hope none of your coworkers are watching, because then they're going to be like, close to what? Close to what? Close to... I thought they were psychedelic ictodes. Poor people could take them for a trip. Skinny frogs look yummy. You know, Matt Wright, his band Gashuffer, has a song called Lick the Frog. I believe it's called Lick the Frog. And it's about just that. Licking poisonous frogs so you can have a psychedelic experience. Seems like a lot of work. Look at this guy. It's the holidays for him. Okay, here's what their diet includes. Ants, mites, and termites. And for some reason, if you eat that in the right combination, you could become a poison frog. They're only 1 to 2 inches in length, but they live to be like 10 years old. Sometimes in captivity, they live even longer. And there are over 100 species of them. It's crazy. Okay, I got one more drone thing for you. Got to find it before the dance break. Because Jeff sent me this drone footage. And it has in it, somewhere, the drone gets attacked by bees. And I need your help to figure out where this happens in this drone footage. Let me see if I can get it, because I can't. Boney, it's hard to do the show without Boney here. I gotta admit, I give him a hard time, but he is so worth his weight in gold, you know. All right, let's just get this on the screen. There we go. So here is the Chiang Mai, Thailand 2025. This is the video. And Jeff says to me, you know, you should really show him the part where the drone gets attacked by bees. And I'm like, I have watched this thing so many times. I'm up late at night watching it, early in the morning, trying to find... One of the things that I've really realized is that Jeff is getting too good at this. Look at this. Watch this. I mean, it's kind of scary, right? You know? I mean, what if Jeff was a bad actor of some sort? I didn't want to say that I didn't want to say. I just want to say, like, what is he if he had bad intentions and he was able to just swoop into people's houses like that? Who were those people? Does he know them? I don't know. Were there bees there? I didn't see any bees. Were there any black widow spiders? I was convinced that the cello quiz was authored by Jeff Lowman. Jeff is an incredible quiz maker. He's just a little bit too advanced for some of us. Look at this. Oh, that's him there? That's him. It's like a virtual... Is he controlling it with his mind? Is that what he's doing? He should drop water balloons. That's what he should do. You know, apparently they're putting guns on those little robot dogs. I hate to bring this up, but... And then these Waymo cars that are out there, these self-driving cars, well, I hope they don't put guns on those. I think there's some kind of rule in the United States where you're not supposed to put weapons on any kind of... But you know there's not. Of course there's not. I still haven't seen the bees. We're going to do dance break here pretty soon, but I just want to see if we can possibly find the bees. Yeah, we're rule followers. That's right. Well, apparently it's Boston Dynamics. We just export them. We export them with the guns on them. I know. I think in Ukraine they've got those Boston Dynamic dogs. I don't know whether it's Russia or Ukraine that has them, but they're military robot dogs. And here in Los Angeles we have we have police robot dogs. But I think they mainly, no, I think they're kind of rooting people out. But maybe they're also used for bombs. Matt, had the poisonous frog on here, the poison dart frog. And we were wondering, is that the frog that people lick? Is that the frog in the song from Gas Huffer? China robot dogs. Yes. Maybe this is the part where the bees. There's Jeff there. There he is. I'm thinking maybe this is the bee part. There's Mocha. Jeff's remaining amazingly still. Well, he doesn't know. Shoot. Well, there's only 4 more hours of this. Oh, let me see if I can fast forward. It's not 4 hours. It's like 9 minutes, though. Okay. This looks like, maybe this is it. Okay, then we're going to dance break. Here we come. This has got to be the part. Look for the bees. There's something. Mocha again. He's tormenting that dog. That dog is like, what is that? Is that Jeff? Oh, there we go. There it is. Maybe this is it. That seems like maybe bees would be there. And those. What kind of fruit is that? It's a coconut? It's got a special name. Somebody must know. I don't see any bees there, Jeff. Sometimes I think Jeff just is messing with me. He's like, find the bees, and there's no bees at all. Okay, I'm going to give it one more try. Oh. Bananas? Dragon fruit. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate that. I didn't know what that was. There's only 1 more minute. Oh! Is that a bee? Are those bees? You put it right at the end. I think that was the bee moment. Let me go back to that moment with the bees. Yeah, I'll never find it again. All right, it's dance break time. Last Friday, we had this magical Katrina on the show, and she was an amazing magician. And she was in a music video, and we played this simultaneously. There were 2 guys playing 2 different songs. And everybody was wondering, who are those guys? How can I, see more of them? Are they brothers? What's going on? I remember Matt said, look at their feet. Their feet were changing in some weird... Oh, here's the answer. I'm not sure which frog is the licking one. When I look it up, I get bufo toads that you can milk for DMT. Not the same thing, but plenty psychedelic. Jackfruit? Could be jackfruit. Like watching Lunch Therapy. Wait an hour for the payoff and get nothing. Jeez. Come on, Todd. Come on now. All right, it's dance break time. So these are the guys. I've found them doing Violent Femmes. But first, I'm going to show you what we showed on Friday. Just a little bit of it here. Because it's remarkable. Their name is Pat. Their names are Pat and Sean, and they're identical twins. So here we go, dance break. That's not dragon fruit. So there they are. Thank you. So anyway, that's what we played on Friday. This is today's. I love that. I mean, it's amazing. This is them jamming it out. I just have that headache from not drinking caffeine.
I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one.
Jackfruit.
Well, body beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. Well, my girlfriend, she's at the end, she is.
All right, thanks everybody for being here. This has been Lunch Therapy. See you on Friday.